Greetings, everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a general reading for the collective highest good. This is not going to be for everyone, so please don't try to force anything to fit. All right, you guys, this is going to be just a general message. We're going to pull some oracles to give you overall energy for this reading. This is the Awakened Soul Oracle deck. All right, so yeah, we're just going to see what's going on collectively, what needs to be said, what needs to come out. We're going to let what needs to come out, and what needs to be said, okay? So take it how it resonates. So let's see what comes out. Thank you for your divine guidance and protection, Lord. Thank you, Holy Spirit. All right, you guys, let's see what they want you to know. Again, this is very general, so don't force anything to fit. We have challenge here, okay? This is giving High Priestess energy, even though this is not the High Priestess card for this deck for me, but it's giving like the High Priestess type of energy, Queen of Cups energy. We have a cup here with a heart on it. So this is like a Queen of Cups, High Priestess energy, maybe even an Empress energy. Feels like, you know, this energy has checkmated someone here. This is a chessboard. She's holding a piece in her hand. I feel like it is the queen, but it may not be the queen. It can be just a regular, I really can't see the shapes. I see the bishops and the knights, but I don't see. Anyway, she's holding something in her hand, and to me, it looks like this. Let me show you. In the in the Light Seers Tarot deck, the Emperor is holding a piece, a chess piece in his hand as well. So let me just get that card. Where's the Emperor in this deck? It's like he's hiding. Bear with me just a moment. Where's the Emperor? Why is he way back here? Give me a second. They want me to put these two cards together. Okay. To compare the pieces. So, and look, there's the High Priestess right behind it, and the Ace of Swords, and the Magician, okay? And the Ace of Cups. So, let's see what we have here. I started off by saying this was either the Queen of Cups, the High Priestess, or maybe even the Empress, but she's holding a piece in her hand, and so is this Emperor energy. They're both holding the same piece. So, at least it looks like the same piece to me. I don't know. But somebody got checkmated. I don't know if it's the Emperor that's been checkmated or if the Empress has been checkmated, because something here was a challenge for somebody here. And whatever this challenge was, somebody actually succeeded here. They actually checkmated their opponent. They defeated somebody here. They won the game in a sense. So somebody here has won a game, or they're playing a game. If somebody is playing a game, trying to checkmate a High Priestess, or like beat out the competition. Let me just get some cards. Hold on. High Priestess, the Ace of Swords, the Magician, the Ace of Cups. So this is what I'm sort of getting, okay? These two people were in, I don't want to say in competition with each other, but it feels like there was a competition between these two people. Somebody thought they were going to beat out their competition, but this person didn't know who they were playing against, who their opponent was. They didn't know that you were in High Priestess energy. They didn't know that you knew, they didn't know that you knew the game just as well as they knew the game, or that you know how to play the game just like they played the game. So here again, two people were in the same position. They were not supposed to be in competition with each other. They were supposed to work together. But somebody here felt like they could outsmart High Priestess energy. They thought that they had more spiritual ranking than someone else. So you outranked somebody in the spirit world. This person may have some kind of ranking in the 3D physical world, but they don't have a high ranking in the spiritual world like you do. So in the physical sense, this person can always beat out the competition. There is no competition when it comes to this person. Nobody cannot be defeated. This person feels like they're undefeated. So they were up for a challenge. So meeting you presented itself as a challenge to this masculine's energy. You challenge this masculine's energy because unlike everybody else, you were not easy to manipulate and to control. You had control and power of your own. So they felt like if they could defeat a high priestess energy, that they would be like a master magician, somebody with great power. So, like I said, this person has a spiritual gift of some sort, a way of manipulating energy. They know how to use magic, whatever, right? And their magic normally works on everybody else because nobody else has been able to resist this person's, they're saying resist this person's temptation or resist this person's offer. And everybody wanted to work with this person or be with this person. So it was easy for this person to find people to be with, right? So there was no challenge for them here. But you presented them as a challenge, to them as a challenge. And in their small mind, they felt like if they could outsmart a high priestess or whatever to a high priestess, then they would be like the master magician. They would be like a master manipulator. They would have a lot of power. You know what I mean? That would boost their ego. That would make them feel even more superior than everybody else. You see what I'm saying? So this was somebody who had they're saying a God complex. I don't know, but take it how it resonates. Let's see. I'm moving on. We may come back to that storyline, but that's what they wanted me to say. So somebody here tried to defeat a high priestess, tried to like put somebody in their place, but not realizing that the high priestess is also a magician or also has powers and gifts. So this person was trying to outsmart a high priestess and got played. They got checkmated. Okay. This card doesn't belong here. We have the Watcher. Doesn't belong in this deck. But anyway, Snow Leopard is significant. What is this? Let's talk about what else is going on. We have Treasure. I heard another man's loss is another man's treasure. We have Release. We have Rebirth. We have Judgment. And we have Connection. So right off the bat, this was some type of spiritual connection between two people. One person worked for the light. One person worked for the dark. And the person that was in the dark was trying to capture the essence of the person that was of the light. They tried to steal your essence. This person tried to steal your essence. Okay. Yeah, we have Treasure here. So somebody tried to steal your essence or steal your spiritual gifts. Somebody who didn't know you had spiritual gifts tried to like attack you spiritually or something like that. And whatever this was they did, it backfired back onto them. So somebody here was checkmated by your spirit guides. Somebody's spirit team has been watching this situation from a distance for a very long time. And they just been watching and waiting to see how things would play out between the two of you. Because at some point, one of you was being attacked by the other person. Because the other person saw you as their competition. And they felt like if they could just get rid of the competition or beat out the competition, that they can have this person or whatever this was that was promised to you. Because this was something that was promised to you. You were supposed to get this gift or have this connection with this person. However, someone else saw this person and wanted them for themselves. So they figured out a way to manipulate this person's energy to create the illusion that they were just as good as you were, but they were not as hard to get. So they were not a challenge at all. They pretty much just offered themselves to this person and they accepted it. But this is what this person was always getting. People that just came up to them and wanted to be with them without even knowing who they were. You, someone that needed to know somebody for who they were before you could make a connection. So you took time to try to get to know this person. And that's something they were not used to. Everybody else pretty much just gave them what they wanted, but you were a challenge to this person. So someone else saw that there was competition, and in order to beat out the competition, they attempted to create some type of ending for someone so that that person could no longer be in the picture. Okay? But they were being watched by your spirit guides, and everything they did has been recorded. Everything that they tried to do has been done to them. So it's like they have pretty much stepped in on your behalf to protect you from this energy where someone was projecting or sending you negative energy or dark magic to try to create some type of ending for you. They were trying to sacrifice you, get rid of you, because they didn't want you in the picture anymore. They wanted you to go away and never come back, or keep your distance from this person, because the closer you and this person were to each other, the more they wanted to be with you. So it's like, you know, somebody did the very most to try to run somebody away from somebody in order for them to be able to have that person to themselves. Okay? But again, whoever that is that did that to someone and made them run away or push them away or did things to make them leave, they're about to witness. They are about to go through something that is so traumatic. They will never, ever forget this experience. They will never forget whatever they did. They will always be reminded of how they got here. Because somebody here is about to be kind of like taken away. And they're being taken away to a dark place where there's no light. There's no sun. There's no peace. Because they decided to spiritually attack a high priestess empress energy, because they wanted this empress masculine energy to be with them instead of them. And so they did things and conjured things and created obstacles for the two of you, so that it would be very difficult for the two of you to find each other again or come back together, whatever this is. So they got in the way of a spiritual connection between two divine counterparts that were supposed to come into union by creating chaos and conflict between the two of them, causing the other person to leave, leaving the other person that was left behind in a position to where now they have a chance to be with them. Something like that. Take it how it resonates, okay? At the bottom, we have sensuality. Somebody could be like a very sassy energy. I don't know why I wanted to say sassy energy, but they're very, and I don't mean to offend anybody, but this person comes across very promiscuous. They don't have any real, like, they have self-esteem or confidence. Now, they have self-esteem, but they have no confidence. So they may have a high self-esteem, but they have a low confidence. So they use their body to get what they want, because they don't have confidence in themselves that they can be with somebody for their beauty, for their looks, and not just their body. So this is somebody who may feel insecure about their body. They like to hide their body, but they use their body to attract their victims. You see what I'm saying? They hide behind a false mask. They present themselves to be what the person they're looking at wants them to be. So they kind of shape shift their energy to be whatever they need to be for the person they're with. So anyway, moving on. Let's see. Take it out, resonates. So this is a checkmate situation. Somebody here has been defeated. Somebody here has lost. Somebody here lost this battle. Whoever was trying to create chaos and conflict for the other person to move away to another situation. I hope I'm making this make sense, right? This is some type of union between two people that were kind of destined to be together, right? Somebody came in between the two of you and created like tension between the two of you, or separated you two, or made you guys break up, or whatever, pushed you away. They did something to make you leave this person. And once you left the picture, this person decided to bind the two of them together using some type of spell work or some kind of magic on this person, on this union, to make themselves connect to this person. Because here's the thing. There was no emotional connection between the Emperor and the third party energy. The emotional bond was shared between the two of you. So their emotional bond was with you. So the connection between the two of you guys was different than it was between them and someone else. I said this is like a Queen of Cups energy. This is like a Queen of Wands energy. This is somebody very different from the Queen of Cups. But this person presented themselves as a Queen of Cups to this masculine. And so this masculine saw this Queen of Cups or this Queen of Wands as a Queen of Cups too. However, this person wasn't a Queen of Cups. This was a Queen of Wands pretending to be a Queen of Cups to get this masculine's attention. Because in order for them to get this person's attention, they had to present themselves to be better than you or just like you, but a better option. You see what I'm saying? They had to pretend to be just like you. So they had to be the person you were to them, even though they were not that person, like for real. So anyway, whoever did this though, you know, decided to do this to this connection is about to get some type of judgment, because look at that. It wanted to show in reverse. This the Knight of Wands and the Devil. I was getting ready to say, it looked like this Emperor is being set free from this connection with this third party energy. They're getting a chance to get away from this person now. It's like now they're no longer seeing things the way they used to be. It's like they're realizing that this person they thought was someone else turned out to be the total opposite. So it's like this masculine, like I said, this masculine is holding a piece, and so is this High Priestess energy. So this masculine, even though he may be somewhere else with somebody else, he's always thinking about this piece, this person. You and this person are still somehow connected energetically to each other. And so there's going to always be a connection between the two of you energetically in some type of way, whether it's a physical connection or not. There's going to always be a presence of you in this person's energy, and it's going to always be a presence of them in your energy. I know this is dark. I'm sorry. Hold on. You two will always be connected somehow energetically to each other. So whatever cord this person thought they cut between the two of you, which they did cut the cord between the two of you, but they couldn't cut the cord between the two of you where you share the same emotional fulfillment for each other. You guys still feel this strong bond between the two of you. So physically, the cord was cut. Somehow, physically, this person was able to cut the cord between you and this masculine, meaning you guys separated physically. But spiritually, they're not able to cut the cord between the two of you. So that's what they have been trying to do. So, checkmate. Here's the thing. The Emperor has another person. Could be a Queen of Wands energy. Doesn't have to be. Queen of Wands and this person were in a connection with each other because physically you and this person separated. But spiritually, you guys were still connected. So this person has been trying to find a way to spiritually cut the cord between you and this masculine energy. Because if the cord is still connected to you guys spiritually, there's nothing they can do physically to make this person stop thinking about you. You're going to always be in their thoughts because it's a spiritual union. Physically, there may never be a connection between the two of you again, but spiritually, you guys will always be connected. And that's what this person seems to be jealous of. They're jealous because there's still some kind of cord between the two of you that hasn't been disconnected. And they want to figure out how to do it by doing other things to try to do it. Like, I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Let's get past this. I'm sorry. This is really like... I got the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups. And there's that Queen of Cups I was talking about, energy. I don't know what the overall message is with this, but give me a second. It feels like, there's about to be something that's coming to an end on this masculine side. It looks like this masculine is going to, they're saying reveal, they're going to reveal something to this person that's going to reveal to them the truth about this situation they're in. And when this truth is revealed to this masculine, he's going to wake up from this place where he's been in the dark for so long. He's going to wake up from this nightmare, this bad dream. And he's going to send some kind of communication to the other person about this situation and them with them and somebody else. I hope that makes sense. So this masculine's about to receive a download from spirit, a message from God, some type of divine intervention is going to happen with this person. And this download or communication this masculine's about to receive is a message from their spirit guides showing them the truth about this person they're with. And once they receive this information about this person that they're with, they're going to release this person's energy and they're going to let this person go. So they're going to cut off this connection they have with this third party energy because they're about to receive some kind of communication from spirit about the situation between you and them and the third party. So once they get the clarity they need to leave this person behind, they're going to leave this person behind. But this person is not going to let this person just walk away from this connection with them. They're going to attempt to do something else to try to stop them from healing. This person doesn't want this masculine to break up with them because this masculine is like ready to start doing the healing work they need to do. They're ready to heal themselves. They're actually deciding that it's time for them to actually heal themselves so they can stop hurting people or hurting themselves. So this awakening or this moment of truth for this masculine is going to reveal to this masculine that he needs to separate from this situation so that he can focus on his healing. He's going to receive some kind of clarity about this journey between them and this connection with you. And this new information is going to give this person the motivation and the courage or the strength to walk away from this situation with this third party energy. I'm telling you, somebody's having a wake-up call. Somebody received a wake-up call or they're going to get a wake-up call about this connection with this third party. And this wake-up call is going to awaken this masculine's higher self. And this person is going to connect to source and they're going to start receiving downloads and messages about what they need to do. And once they start to do the things they need to do, God is going to make a way for this person to finally escape this place of darkness or leave this person behind so that they can go within and focus on themselves. Because this masculine was really fighting with themselves. They were not really trying to hurt the other person. And if they did hurt the other person, they realized that they hurt this other person because they themselves were hurt. Not because they didn't care about your feelings. It was because they didn't know how to take care of themselves. So therefore they couldn't take care of you. Like, they're not used to like being alone. They always have other options. So when something ends with one situation, they just go out and find somebody else. They never stop running to different situations, and now they're tired of running. Now they're starting to realize that all this running from, to place, person to person is only causing them to lose more than they gain. And every time they meet somebody else, it's the same thing. It's not different. The only thing they ever had that was close to better or different was the connection they had with you. So they're comparing their relationships after you or during your time together with other people, and they're realizing that these other connections they have with everybody else doesn't give them the same love and nurturing and caring energy that you gave them. It's not the same. So it's like, I've been giving all of my energy to these other types of situations instead of just focusing on myself. And the one person that actually cared about my feelings is no longer there for me to go to. So now I have to be by myself and focus on what I've done and maybe even, work on myself. But I've lost the one thing that I love the most. And now I can't seem to get it back because I put them in a position to where, how does this person think the Empress feels? How does this masculine thinks this Empress feels right now? Because they feel like you don't feel the same way they used to. They feel like you're no longer the Queen of Cups, you're the Queen of Swords. So they're expecting for you to be cold and detached with them. They're expecting for you to have your guards up. They're expecting for you to act different towards them. They're expecting to receive the dark side of your energy. They're ready for the challenge. Oh. So basically, they're kind of saying that this person is now ready for this challenge. They're ready to step up to the plate and face their fears. They're ready to let go of their low self-esteem issues. They're letting down their guards. They're allowing themselves to feel something for you or feel something again. So it's like they're stepping up to the plate and they're stepping up to the challenge. The challenge is going to be getting you to see them differently. The challenge for them is to prove to you that they've changed and they're not the same person they used to be. That's going to be their challenge. And if they think they're going to come in and challenge you and walk away with a victory or with success, they're going to end up losing. So it's like, I don't know. It's something about they see you as a challenge now. Now they're ready to step up to the plate. Now they're ready to release these emotions they feel or let go of this connection, something like that. See, this person's ready for the challenge now. They're ready to come up against the Queen of Wands or Queen of Cups. They're ready to speak their truth. They're ready to let down their guards, and they're ready to stop fighting with you. They're ready for a new beginning. But, it feels like in the end, you may decide to leave it where it's at. Leave it where it's at, right? You may just decide to leave it where it's at. There may not be any hard feelings anymore. You may not even care about, reconciliation right now. You may be thinking about something totally different. So basically, some of y'all are going to be having a conversation with the masculine energy that in the past did some very bad things. And it feels like they want to make up for that with you. And they're up for the challenge now. They're ready to, face you and tell you the truth about everything, right? And if nothing comes of it, then nothing comes of it. At best, you can just leave it where it's at, where the two of you finally agree that whatever this was between the two of you is over. and it's like you both agree to go your separate ways. That may be the happily ever after you get from the situation, but it doesn't seem as if you're interested in reconnecting with this person romantically anymore. It feels like when it comes to romance between the two of you, you're going to be very defensive and very guarded towards this person. You're not going to want to let them back in. So you just may want to keep things where they are with this person until you see like some type of progress on their journey, like until you see that they are actually progressing in the right direction with you. Like this time around, you're not going to just jump right into a serious relationship with this person. You're going to wait and make sure that you guys are on the same page. And if you feel like you guys are not on the same page or can't get on the same page, you may just choose to stay where you are, okay, and move on to something else. So, but either way, this person's ready for the challenge. They're ready to take the risk and see where it goes. If it doesn't go the way they want it to go, they'll accept defeat from you. Like they will accept. Okay, where's the card? I'm sorry, y'all. If this person is not able to convince you that they have turned over a new leaf and convince you that they've changed and they're ready to, you know, start a relationship with you again or be with you again, whatever. If they don't convince you of this, you may decide to just abandon the situation and leave it where it's at. You may not consider going back. Even if you decide not to go back to this person, they will accept the challenge with you or accept defeat from you and allow you to, well, not necessarily allow you, but give you the space to move on. They won't try to stop you from moving forward. You see what I'm saying? If it doesn't come back together, that's okay for them. But at least they tried. And for them, it's the fact that they made the effort and they tried to see if it could work. And if it doesn't turn out the way they want it to, they will be okay with your decision to just move on from them. Okay, they won't try to argue with you or fight about it or cross your boundaries or anything like that. If you say that it's over and you don't want to start over with them, they will respect your boundaries and they won't try to pressure you to, you know what I'm saying, be with them anymore because they understand where it's coming from, okay, or where you are. So, I don't know. And we have truth at the bottom of this deck. And we have boundaries right behind it. So somebody's trying to come in and they want to speak their truth. They want to have this conversation with you. Look at all these defense cards. 9 of Wands again. And the Death card at the bottom of this deck. And the Lovers and the Page of Pentacles. And the 2 of Cups again. Same card. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, so basically the masculine is no longer afraid to approach the Empress energy. It's like win, lose, or draw. Either I win or I lose or it's a draw. You know, it's not like I'm not going to try to do my best. I'm going to show up. I'm going to present myself to be everything she wants or he wants. And if they don't accept me for who I am or can't, you know, see that I've changed, then I'm just going to leave them alone and let them be by themselves. That's how they feel. But that's coming from a hurt place. The truth is they hope that the two of you can work things out and get back together. But the reality for some of them is that it's just not going to happen because you already got over the situation. You're no longer in that same energy. You're ready for new love or you're already with somebody else. So for some of them, it's not going to end the way they want it to. And some of them may be okay with your decision, but some of them may try to act as if they're okay, but really they're not. It's going to really hurt them if you decide to move on with somebody else. Or if you decide not to take them back. It's really going to break them down and cause them a lot of, you know, pain or whatever. But anything else on this masculine? Can the feminine trust this masculine's energy? Let's just see. Can the feminine... I'm hearing be careful. Even though this is somebody you already know or you know this person may not, you know this person has a certain way about themselves. And so it's like you may not feel like you need to protect yourself from this person. You may feel like, oh, it's just them. It's okay. they're not a threat to me. But it's like, no, don't see this person as not being a threat to you, because for some of them, they may be a threat to you. So you need to be on guard and you be careful, because just because you know who this is doesn't mean that they're not coming in with some type of like bad intentions. So don't let down your guards if you know this person has bad intentions. And don't repeat another cycle if you don't want to experience the same thing. Yeah, so here's the thing. Yeah. And again, I don't understand if this is, I don't really know if this is the masculine's energy, because it could be for some, but it also could be the person they're leaving behind's energy as well to be with you. So basically, it's giving the masculine's going to decide to leave this third party behind. And as soon as they decide to do that, the third party is going to become jealous and envious of the connection between the two of you and try to do something to stop them from coming in, or do something to you to make you move on. I don't know, but their jealousy is going to create like this possessive energy, and it's going to make them feel like, listen, somebody here about to mess around and find out, because I don't even feel like the Empress give a fuck about this connection anymore, to be honest. I just feel like you're over this person and you're no longer considering them an option when it comes to love. You've kind of released the energy and you've healed from it and you've moved on, right? So you can really leave it where it's at this point. You don't care to reconcile with this person. However, whatever this masculine is about to go through is going to trigger them in a way that's going to make them realize at the last minute that you are the one. And with that in mind, they're going to suddenly, all of a sudden, walk away, break up, or leave this other person behind, and hope that it's not too late to be with you. And in the same way they decide to up and do that, this person is going to realize instantly what's going on, and they're going to immediately try to prevent something from happening or stop this from happening. So what they're going to try to do to you or this person to stop this from happening, I do not know, but it doesn't really matter. Whatever they try to do to stop this from happening, it's going to backfire and it's going to go back to them. So you don't have to worry about what's going on behind the scenes, because you're in a place where you're being spiritually protected and you don't have anything to worry about. And if this is your person from the past that's escaping karma by running to you, you need to be careful with this person. Okay, don't let them use this contract you guys had or have, or this connection you guys may still have or had, like persuade you into another relationship with this masculine, knowing they haven't done any work to change or anything different to change. They're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? If you know that to be true, then stand on business. Keep this person out of your energy. Do what's best for you, regardless to how you may feel, because your feelings can get you caught up in a situation that your ass can't get you out of. That's what they said. I'm gonna leave it with that. I'm going to pull some oracles and we're going to wrap it up. I'm sorry that came off a little bit harsh and it came out a little bit confusing in the beginning. But yeah, this is some type of warning here. Spirit is saying try to be a rainbow. Try to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. Everything you need, your courage and your strength and compassion and love, everything you need is already within you. So this is what you've learned throughout this journey so far, that everything you need is already within you. Okay, you don't need anybody to make you feel complete or whole or loved or valued or appreciated. You know who you are, and you know that everything you need comes from within and not without. So you went within and not without, and you healed your broken heart, and so now you're whole and complete within yourself. And this person from your past has not even started doing the work, and they haven't even connected all the dots. Like, they may be in love with you for sure, but at the same time, they don't love themselves. So how can they rightfully love you if they don't even love themselves? And you know a person that loves themselves because they're going to show up in that energy. But you also can tell when somebody's insecure with themselves and they're going to show up in that energy. So this person may still be struggling with some insecurities of their own, and it may show up, and you may not even, when it shows up, don't ignore it. If their insecurity starts to surface, don't ignore it, because that's a sign that they're still undeveloped. They're not ready. All right. This is my twin flame card. It talks about how in the Greek mythology there were humans originally that were created with 4 arms and 4 legs and 2 faces. And because of their power and their strength, Zeus was jealous of their power and their strength. So he decided to split them into separate beings. And he condemned them to spend their lives in a search for the other half. So this is a twin flame soulmate connection. 2 counterparts were separated by a third party deity that feared the power the 2 of you would have if you guys were together, which is what I'm kind of seeing. And because of the fear of the power the 2 of you would possess together, they plotted against the 2 of you and caused separation between each of you. And they turned this masculine into a dark person. They turned this masculine into a very dark person. This turned this person to a very dark person. When the separation between the 2 of you happened, this person completely shut down emotionally. They turned into a very dark person. They allowed their shadow side to control everything, and they lost touch with themselves. So they have to go through some kind of ego death or dark night of the soul to balance out this energy. So they're still in their egos, their shadow side right now. They're not high vibrational right now. They're still somehow in this low vibrational frequency. They have to balance out this energy first. Never give up on something if you really want it, all right? It says, love yourself as much as you want someone to love you. And this is what this person has to learn how to do. Love themselves as much as they want someone else to love them. And for you, you love yourself enough to know how to attract someone that loves you too. Like, you don't want to attract another person that doesn't love themselves, because they're going to use you for that and drain you of your energy. All right. The reason why this hurts so much to separate is because your souls are connected. I cannot make this up. That's why it's so hard to separate your energy from this person, because your souls are still connected. And that soul tie between the 2 of you may be something that needs to be broken or managed for some of you. But it's like, even if there is a soul connection between you and this person, you still don't have to give them what they want. If they still haven't learned how to love themselves, no matter how much you love them, you will not be able to change this person into a better version of themselves. They have to do that on their own. Learn how to do that on their own. All right. So yeah, take a leap of faith into the unknown and start reclaiming who you truly are. All right. In the end, you tried and you cared. And sometimes that is enough. In the end, you tried and you cared. And that's really all you can do. And sometimes that is enough. So for you, it's time for you to take a leap of faith in a new direction. Okay. This card says, when you meet your next soulmate, you will feel calm. There will be no anxious energy or no agitations. If this person makes you feel 9 of Swords, anxious when they're around you, then that's a sign that this is not your person, or they're not the one for you, or you and this person don't need to get together. That anxious feeling, that aggravated feeling you feel when you're around certain people energetically, that is a sign that that person is not good for you on any level, all right? All you need to believe in is in yourself right now, all right? So I don't know if this is going to make a lot of sense. You know, it took a minute to understand what this was about. But basically, in your current energy, I kind of want to know what's going to happen to this third party. Give me the, what's going to happen with the third party? Their magic is going to be blocked. This is somebody who uses moon magic to try to create chaos and confusion. But their spell is going to be blocked. Yeah, it's going to get revoked. And the judgment they're trying to avoid receiving, this new beginning they're trying to create with them and this person, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. This person is going to be able to get away from the situation and become self-sufficient and independent, because they're going to walk away and they're going to, oh, look at Tink Tink. Okay, listen. This is kind of like a turnaround story. Things will turn around in this story for you and this person, it seems, at some point. However, comma, please listen very cleverly. Just because things between them and this third party are going to finally come to an end and the two of them will go their separate ways, they're still going to need time to recover and heal from this situation before a new beginning can come in for the two of you. So in the meantime, Empress, Queen of Cups, your divine justice is to stay in your position, to wait for them to come back to you. Don't go out there looking for somebody else. Like, let love find you, and the right person will find you. Anybody who comes in with an offer that is not qualified to connect with the, like, not qualified because that sounds kind of like classes, but like in the same energy that you're in, investing in those type of connections is going to end up like creating some kind of delay or blockage for you. Like, you just want to be smart about who you choose to invest with. You don't just want to connect with everybody you meet. Some people, it's going to be a waste of your time, and it's like you don't want to waste any more time dealing with people who, you know, you could have like opted out of. But it's like you want to be able to choose partnerships and make contracts and deals with people that are going to help your business grow or help you grow. But you don't want to make any connection with anybody who's coming from a hurt place, because if they are hurting inside, then they're going to just burden you with their problems and start creating for you, like, what is it? What are you trying to say? The Empress doesn't need to do this because of why? Oh, this is sabotaging energy. Yeah, the same card. So I don't know how to say this because it's kind of like, it's going to be very difficult for you to choose who to pick when it comes to certain things. Like, it's going to be very difficult for you to turn people away, because it's like you're going to want to help everybody, but you can't help everybody. And like the card said, you did enough, and sometimes it's all you can do. So when certain people return to you or come towards you with broken hearts or like whatever this is, you're not obligated or being asked to extend any offers or accept people in that energy. And even if they want you to, you can't. Because if you allow that to happen, all it's going to do is cost you something else. Like Hermit, the Lovers, the Justice, and the Four of Pentacles. It's like you got to protect your energy from people like this. No matter how much you love and care about them, you know, you just can't help everybody. You can't save everybody. And it's like some of these connections are people you really love and care about, but at the same time, you just can't help everybody. Some of these people that like want you to help them won't even help themselves. I don't know. So it's almost like, don't even allow these connections, certain connections, to even come back together, because a lot of them are just coming in so that you can help them. Like, they treating you like the Red Cross or some kind of like Nurse Betty or something. Like, heal me with your magic or something. Like, give me a sip of your cup so I can heal. Like, they're coming to you to be healed, but it's like, nah, you got to stay in position. You got to know your worth. You got to know who you are. Like, you can't just freely give to people just because you can. Some of this energy is not even yours. A lot of it's not even yours. Yeah, they want to exchange gifts with you. So I'm also getting this masculine wants you to heal them with your energy. Yeah, you got to be careful with this person, because they got a lot of demons attached to them, or they have a lot of soul ties on them. So this could be just one masculine, one energy, who wants this Empress to heal them. But what they're saying in so many words is, it's not just this person that needs to be healed. They have other energies attached to them that if you heal him or them, you're healing everything that's connected to them. So it's like you're not just giving them your energy, you're giving everything that's connected to them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and you don't realize that because you don't see it that way. But no, this person got something on them. A heavy demonic energy is attached to them. A weight is on their shoulders. and they want to balance things out with you. But it's like the way they want to balance this out with you is burden you with their problems and allow you to fix them. And once you fix them and they're free and they're light as a feather, they're going to turn right back around and go back into the same situation or something similar and start the same cycle over again. So be very careful with this person. I don't know. You know, take it how it resonates. Anything else? Page of Cups. And the Four of Cups. And the Nine of Cups. Wow. And the Star. Aquarius energy. This could be a fucking Cancer. Some of y'all could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Cancer, a Pisces, Scorpio. A fire sign could also be significant. Leo in particular, Sag as well. But I don't know. You are a healer, and that's how people see you. And you're getting this energy where you can just heal people with your love or with your whatever you give them. It heals them. And you've healed yourself. And you're no longer giving your energy to other people who don't want to heal themselves. You are not the fixer-upper person. You're not the person that's supposed to heal everybody. People need to learn how to do this on their own, like heal themselves. It's one thing to be there and support somebody through the process, but it's not your job or responsibility to just give them the healing they need. They need to learn how to heal themselves. I don't know, but yeah. Girl, is that all? Yeah, this is like a no deal. This is a no deal. Somebody just got too much going on. And it's like there's nothing you can do to change it. Like, even if you wanted to help this person, you wouldn't be able to help this person because there's too much going on in their energy. There's chaos and confusion. There's dark magic. There's the people around them fighting about money and possessions and all types of bullshit. Like, you don't want to be involved in this mess. You don't want to bring this mess into your life. You don't want to give up your new life for this type of stuff. Like, this is what you're going to get out of the situation. Nothing. Nothing in return. You're going to get nothing in return. There won't be a return on your investment if you decide to invest in this situation with this person. There will not be a return on your investment. It will be an unwise decision for you to think that you can heal this person and get things back the way they used to be between the two of you. It would be a bad choice on your part, and it wouldn't be a wise investment or a smart move for you to make. So please reconsider your decision if you're thinking about even going into business with this person or reaching out to them. I don't know what you're thinking about, but it's not going to return. It's not going to give you a return on your investment. You will end up losing more than you gain dealing with this situation again. Okay? They want you to close out this cycle with this energy if you haven't, and protect yourself from this person. Even if this is your, masculine counterpart, it doesn't really matter because this masculine is still in a situation where they haven't even begun their healing journey. They still have unhealed wounds. They still have a lot of work to do. So the union between the two of you, whether it's a spiritual connection or not, that's all it may ever be. Until physically the two of you are on the same page. You two are not on the same page. You can't come to them and they can't go to you. You guys cannot reconcile this connection at this time because right now, both of you are on two different paths. I don't know. But anyway, that's what I have, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light to you all and best wishes. Namaste.